Hi! So today I'm going to do braised rice. It's stunning. And if you've got anything left in the fridge, today I'm using red peppers, green peppers, yellow peppers, red onion, white onion, and I'm actually using the insides of the flesh of these aubergines and then I'm going to restuff them later with some of the braised rice. But you can have the braised rice with, have it as a side dish, and you can put chicken in it. It's just so versatile, it's unbelievable, and it's just by using everything else what's in your fridge what you're not going to use. So we are now going to make braised rice. For this you'll need, or I am using, red, yellow and green pepper, red and white onion, and the flesh from inside the aubergine. You can use anything you have in the fridge. So for taste, I'm going to use 2 vegetable no stock pots. These are vegan, so they're fabulous because I'm making this a vegan dish. If you're not vegan or vegetarian, you can use the chicken stock cube if you wish and put chicken in. It's stunning with that. But today we're going vegan, so I'm going to use 2 just because I like it a little bit salty. So I have I do it all in a wok because it's big and it can fit everything in. A tablespoon of olive oil, get that heated up. And what I always do is, this is so much fun. So it really is. So let's turn this down a bit because I don't want it to. Burn. So first of all, do the onions first. Let's look at you rather than over there. So we're going to do the onions first. So I'm going to put in the red and the white onion. Turn that down a bit. So I'm going to do the red and the white onion. Once the red and white onion has softened, I'm going to add the peppers and the aubergine, the flesh from inside the aubergine. The onions have now softened, so I'm going to add in the red and yellow and the green peppers. Oh my goodness, look how gorgeous that looks. See? Love a bit of colour. So we're going to also let them soften before finally adding the flesh from the aubergine. Just to add a little bit of taste, very lazy garlic. I'm just going to add that into, not too much, don't do too much. You don't need much at all, just to flavour. Now they're nice and softened, I'm going to put in the flesh from the aubergine. Stir that in. And nice does it look already, it's just colourful and pretty, so pretty. If it looks pretty, it's going to taste pretty. Now these have all softened together, I'm going to add the rice. It's just raw rice. Amount wise, it just depends on how many people you're feeding or how much you like rice. I've put 2 cups in there. Give it a stir. I've also added a little bit of salt and pepper just because that's what I like. You can basically add, if you want to make it a little bit spicy, you can add chili flakes. Any spices that you particularly like, you can add to this. Very flexible dish. I think so anyway. And is that even recording? Oh yeah. So then I have here is the stock, which is going to go into the bowl. Once this is put into the bowl, we're just going to cover with the stock. I'll come back to it and I'll show you how to do that. The camera's not there, it's there. So be aware that there may be more in there than your bowl, and you have to give space for it to swell. So it's maybe a little bit more than half full. Give room for it, and then we're just going to pour the stock onto it. I'll make this so you can see. So really it just covers. You see, so it just covers, and then I'm going to put a lid on, put it in the oven for about half an hour on 200, between 180 and 200. So I'll come back to you when this is done. What am I going to do with that? I'm going to put what's left, into a smaller bowl. So I've taken it out of the oven now. And there you go. So you'll find, to just remember, important, don't flood it. Just cover the rice and all the water will be soaked up. This has been in for 35 minutes. And I just checked it. If the water's gone, it's cooked. And it is stunning. I'm now going to stuff the aubergines. So these are the aubergines I've now put the braised rice in. This is a vegan cheese. It's very tasty. So just with the very fine grater. Remember, both these products are now cooked because the rice is cooked and we baked the aubergines earlier. So this is just putting some grated cheese over and then putting them under the grill for about 5 minutes and serve them. Disclaimer I should tell you now is I'm not a chef. I don't proclaim to be a chef. I've never been to a chef school, but I am a real person who loves to cook healthy. These will now get grilled and they are delicious. Thank you for cooking with Kerry, and we'll see you next week.